You done with that boy? Want some toast?
How you can calmly stuff your face morning, noon and night beats me.
What good starving myself gonna do?
Do you know, those folk in Southern Cemetery not had as good a night's sleep as I've had in there.
Some tin pot.
Smashing. Should have done it years ago. Yeah, I thought I might feel it being on my own, but no. I'll never feel lonely in that little Annie. All right, you?
Yeah, it just slipped out my hand.
Which I could do with some butties cutting for tonight. I've got so much to do before the party.
Are you sure you want to go to all that trouble?
Yes, of course I am. Why wouldn't I want to show off my new quarters? We've lived in the shadow of Sally's conservatory for far too long.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you pay for the booze, we'll be there.
Oh, don't worry, I've already put in an order with Dev. My annex is going to knock 'em dead tonight.
No way am I going to party in that room.
This way. All right, it'll be the first time the drinks are on him.
We'd literally be dancing on his grave.
Well, nobody's going to be dancing. There's not enough room.
No, I'm not doing it.
Is that a new jumper?
Yeah. I happened to see it in town on Saturday.
Doesn't suit you.
Thank you.
That looks all right.
What? No, it's too young for him. Be wearing skinny jeans next.
Or what would you have me wear, a flat cap and muffler?
Well, if you're old enough to know what a muffler is, then yeah. Morning, sweetheart.
Oh, morning.
Morning. Is that a new jumper?
Yeah, you like it?
Well,
I'm going to take the dog for a walk.
Grandad, could you take me to my violin lesson tonight? Dad made a right spoon of himself last time. Please, it was dead embarrassing.
I'm sorry, darling. I'm afraid I can't take you tonight for your lesson.
What, just because she doesn't like your jumper?
No, of course not. I've just got things to do, that's all.
What things?
Things? Oh, sorry. Haven't got around to printing my itinerary yet, but as soon as I do, you'll be the first to get a copy. Come on, Dave. Go get it.
There you go. Keep your change.
I can't believe you're not going to carry me over the threshold.
Believe me, once is enough. My knee's still clicking like a pair of castanets since last time.
Well, you seemed pretty fit while we were away.
Hiya!
Oh, hi, girl.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was amazing.
I enjoyed most of my honeymoons. Not all, but most. I remember the
This
first
could be a long
one was in-
conversation. It's just I need the facilities.
I told you to go at the airport. Honestly, it's like having a toddler.
I'm not keeping them. The building work's finished on my place.
Oh, what, your granny flat's done?
Annex. Yeah, I'm having a party later, a sort of grand opening. I mean, it'd be great if you could be there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we'd love a peek. What time we're thinking?
6-ish.
Great. Well, we'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.
Do we have to?
Yes, she's an old friend.
Well, I can think of better things to do.
Got all day.
Well, let's get cracking.
Have we got Mr. Ted?
Yes, it's in the bag.
Good. Darling.
Right, come on then, let's get you buckled in. We don't want to keep them nice people at hospital waiting, do we?
And I know it's not very nice, darling, but this medicine's going to make you better in the end.
Hey, hang on a minute. You done your list of Father Christmas yet? No? Well, why don't we have a think about it while we're at hospital, and then when we get back, we can do a letter to Santa Claus. Deal?
Yeah.
Deal. Yeah.
Now, this is a pricing gun. And this is a shopkeeper's most deadly weapon. See that? Now, with this, I am the fastest hombre this side of Rio Grande.
Very impressive.
Yes. In fact, I'm so fast, they put a bounty on my head.
Dev, don't.
I thought it was all barcodes these days.
Not in here, it isn't.
I'm sorry, but convenience costs, and I try and offer the best value that I can.
Really? Well, these beans must be magic. The speed they've shot up.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to carry out some staff training here.
That's your second best shirt. You're out somewhere.
Yeah, a little bit later on, I'm off to see a friend.
Oh, special friend.
No, just a friend, a mate, a man.
Who?
Look, I am busy. Okay, I'm busy. Right, where was we?
You were showing me your deadly weapon.
This is a pricing gun. You used one before.
No.
Where have you been all morning? Now we're about to send out a search party.
Just got back from the airport, if you must know. Palm? That were a short holiday.
For me, yeah. Do you know how long Steve's gonna be away?
Steve? What are you talking about?
Oh, well, thanks to you and your ex, he's just boarded a plane to Spain, so, yeah, nice one.
We haven't done anything.
Oh, give over. Your eyelashes have been fluttering like a flipping hummingbird on eats. Steve couldn't stand to watch it. It's eating him up.
Well, that's ridiculous.
No, not to him, it's not. So I've packed him off for his own good. He's gone to spend a bit of time with Andy while you get your priorities sorted.
Hey, there is nothing wrong with my priorities.
No?
No. Read my lips. I've no intention of getting back with Tony. What do you want?
Eva, let me through.
I told you not to knock.
Listen, Dad has bailed on taking Amy to a violin class, so I just wondered, could Steve take her?
No, he can't.
Well, I think I'd rather hear that from the horse's mouth.
Really? Well, in that case, you better get a flight to Spain because he's gone to stay with Andy.
What? Well, he never said out to me. What's going on?
Well, he wouldn't say up to you because it's none of your flaming business, is it?
It is actually when he's letting down our daughter.
Oh, how can you say that with a straight face?
Is this something to do with Tony?
Tony?
Well, I hear he's got his feet back under the table.
Look, lady, the closest Tony's feet came to this table is when he were tiling the ladies' loos. It's finished now. End of story.
I can take Amy if you like.
Fine.
No, I think the word you might be looking for is thanks.
Oh, whatever. Send her round at R5.
Look, you've got to go. It'll seem weird if you don't.
What? More weird than having a finger buffy on top of Max's dad.
Shh. You've just got to... Just forget he's there.
Forget he's there. We are talking about a body that I've left under the floor, not something I've left under the grill.
Any sign of them coffees yet?
Yeah, come in.
So, me and Ken, we're taking it slowly. Thanks, love, you know, out of respect for Denise.
Nessa, it's Deirdre.
Oh, Deirdre, of course. But I know there's some might think it's a bit previous.
Well, you have to do what feels right.
That's exactly what I believe, Rita. From the moment I met him, there was a certain electricity.
Well, he does wear a lot of polyester slacks, so perhaps he'll give you a little shock.
It's still early days.
Well, maybe, but those are the best, and I wouldn't want to miss a single one. Is there any chance I can finish early? It'd be nice to pop over and surprise him.
Can't be too careful at his age.
Yes, you go. There's no more in the book.
Oh, cheers, love. I'll give you an update tomorrow.
Oh, I look forward to that.
Thought I recognised those heels.
You got some post?
Must have made a mess on the doorstep.
Well, it was either bin it or bring it round here.
I'm touched.
Yeah, I think I must be to even give you the time of day. But I did want to say thank you for last night. I really enjoyed it.
Not as much as I did, and I'd like to do it again soon.
I don't know.
Did you have fun or not?
There's a lot more to consider than fun.
Too right. We've got unfinished business, you and me.
You reckon?
Look, I miss you. The life we had, could have had. I think you feel the same.
It makes no odds whether I do or I don't. Too much water's gone under the bridge.
Look, I messed up big time, but I know that we can be happy again. That you can love me again.
Maybe. I don't know. I've got to go.
Is my son here?
David, your mum.
Everything all right?
No, I'm behind with my preparations for tonight. I've got to get food, I've got to get drink, the house needs doing. I was wondering if one of you could knock off and give me a hand.
Well, Kyle is free.
Well, what if someone comes in?
Oh, no punter's going to pitch in now, sweetheart.
No, I couldn't do that to you.
Why don't you go and get everything that you need? Carly will go home and she'll get the house sorted.
Oh, thanks, love. I'll see you later.
Bye, love.
That's lovely.
And the sweater. I knew it'd suit you. It's nothing like the feel of cashmere.
Oi.
What is going on?
This is Nessa, and she's...
I can see what she is. She's the reason you couldn't take Amy to a violin class. And the reason you're wearing that flaming, horrible sweater.
That's a cashmere blend.
I wasn't talking to you. Dad, Mum isn't even cold, and you're cheating on her all over again.
All right, Trace, you're jumping to conclusions.
That's right. Me and your dad were just good friends.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Look, I'm not going to dissemble or apologise. Yes, you're right, Tracy. I have taken Nessa out. And if I want to do so again, I will.
Nessa. Nessie, more like. I mean, look at the state of her. She's not in Mum's league.
Sorry, Nessa.
It's okay. It's bound to have come as a bit of a shock to her.
Oh, save your excuses for yourself. You hearse-chasing old slapper.
Tracy, that's enough.
Enough? Oh, no, I haven't even started. Dad, could you not have waited at least a few months? Out of respect for Mum, at least pretend that you loved her.
I did love her. And she loved me. That's why I know she'd want me to be happy.
Oh, yeah, well, tell yourself that if you want. But, you know, if Mum had meant anything to you at all, anything, you wouldn't be doing this, not yet, and you know that.
Thing.
What are you doing? Oh, it's hard to know what to choose. I mean, a new home doesn't feel quite right. Congratulations
On moving into your old garage?
Yeah, well, I take your point. Perhaps I'll just write something appropriate into one of the blank ones.
Oh, well, good luck with that. Oh, now, Ken, what can we get for you?
Well, some wine gums, please.
In all the years you've been coming in here, I have never known you buy a packet of wine gums.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't hurt to ring the changes now and again, try something new.
No.
Actually, I want your advice.
So, the wine gum's just a smokescreen?
I know you saw me with Nessa last night.
And heard all about it earlier in the salon. No detail too small.
Do you think it's too soon?
Ken, it doesn't matter what I think. I've always said folks should try and find happiness where and when they can. But I was a little surprised.
Tracy thinks I'm betraying Deirdre, but it's not so. You know, well, it certainly doesn't feel like that. Emily, would you talk to her? She listens to you.
I'd rather not get involved, Ken.
Oh, you don't approve?
Well, I don't think it's my place to judge. Everyone's experience of bereavement is different. Certainly yours and mine. I think I'll leave the card, Rita.
Sorry, I can't.
How can you not smell that? Corpses rot and they stink.
Listen to me, all right? It's impossible for any smell to penetrate.
No. We had a dead rat in the rubbish chute of our flats when I was a kid. It stank the old block out.
Callum's not in a rubbish chute, is he? He's under a foot of concrete.
Everybody who comes to this party's going to smell it.
No, they're not going to... The only thing they're going to be able to smell, right, is relaxing lavender. Like that's working. You need to get a grip, babe.
What was it you said before? I've just got to forget his ear. Well, I can't, because I'm a normal human being with some sort of conscience. I can't just switch it off the way you do.
You're going to have to try. Right, if I can do it, then so can you.
Well, I can't. Because unlike you, I'm not a psycho.
Just one drink, and then we need to get to this party.
Look, I'm not in a rush to coo at Gail's grand opening. I'm going to need a pint or three after today's exertions.
Even if you do so yourself.
Hi, Sam.
Oh, no.
Hi, Gail. Oh, you two look shattered. I suppose it is hard work unpacking.
Yeah, it is, actually. That's why we're just going to go
No,
and...
would you just mind giving me a lift with the drinks from Dev's, please? I'm really up against it.
Lead the way, Gail. Of course we will.
Come on.
Come on, are you sure you can't manage just a bit more, darling?
Well, if you just eat this bit, you can go and play with Ruby in the front room.
No? OK. Well, do you want to watch a bit of telly?
Oh, thank you.
How about your list to Santa? Have you thought of anything else?
Could he make me better?
Yeah, of course he can, darling. He can do anything. With a bit of help from them doctors.
Yeah, and then when you are better, you're going to have lots of playtime to catch up on. You're going to need some toys. So, shall we look on the internet for some ideas?
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Just help Mummy with the dishes and then I'll put the laptop on, all right? She looks a bit better already. Can't wait to see her face when the street's all done up.
What? I didn't think you were actually serious.
Yeah, well, of course I am. I promised her a special Christmas. I'm not going to let her down.
Ty, after that money that we lost on the holiday, we can't afford
We don't
to
need
be...
money. We just need friends. And between us, we've got enough to make anything possible.
I don't know. It's all going to look so thrown together.
Well, there's some party food in the chiller and foil platters. I could make them over here and nip them across if you wanted.
Would you?
Not a problem. Just let me know your budget and I'll sort it for you.
Listen, I'm not too sure about that,
Well,
Gary.
how does £25 sound?
Like a feast.
You should bring my dinner over one night. Well, it's good service, isn't it, love?
I should quit while you're behind.
Yes, now we aim to please because you get a better class as shop girl at Allahan's.
Shop girl?
That's just a turn of phrase.
Yeah, a pretty patronising.
Well, I'm sorry, babe, but you can't really say shop woman now, can you?
Well, you could say assistant.
Yeah, say assistant, say girl, say woman, but what's in a name? I mean, what is in a... You see where I'm coming from, right, Timothy?
Leave me out of it, mate. Shouldn't we get going?
Yeah.
I'll see you later, Eric.
Yeah. Ken is at a vulnerable stage.
I'm afraid I have to agree.
Well, I'm afraid I don't. I have done absolutely nothing wrong. And I'll take no lectures from you. You were in like Flynn with Roy.
No, I was not. Oh, please, ladies, don't fall out.
I'm just standing up for myself. Who I see and what I do is nobody's business but my own. Family or no. Excuse me. Are you all right, love?
We need to talk.
Oh, talking to you is no hardship. Believe me. I like nothing better.
Thinking about what happened with Tracy.
Well, I've thought of nothing else. It meant the world to me, you sticking up for us. You know, that took guts.
Tracy and I have spent the last 30 years locking horns and, well, except that this time, I think she might have a point.
No. No, you're entitled to a life of your own.
Not if it's at the expense of Deirdre's memory.
But you said yourself. She wanted you to be happy. That's what matters, not what the gossips say.
So some of them were Deirdre's oldest friends. Tracy's her daughter. And they're genuinely upset.
But I'm sure they'll get used to the idea.
Perhaps, but that doesn't mean that they're wrong or that I'm right. I'm beginning to think that it might be better if we called it a day now, you know, before either of us gets hurt.
Oh, it is a lot of faff, you know, that, love.
I don't mind.
Well, yeah, but are you sure you want to be giving all that time to it, your age?
I like it. I don't care if I have to practice for hours and hours and hours.
Right. You see, I thought you'd be more into pop music. Oh, when I was just a bit older than you. David Cassidy with the be-all and end-all.
Who?
Never mind. I think he qualified for his bus pass last year.
Right, so you ready to go then?
Oh, she is. Chomping at the bit.
Okay, come on, let's get going because I don't want us to be late.
Did you like David Cassidy?
David Cassidy. Bit before my time, that, darling. And Bing Crosby.
Cheeky.
See you later.
See you.
Hello.
What are you doing here?
I brought your hot pot dish back. Plus, I need to know what's going on in your head.
Well, right now, it's blind panic. You have just missed Michelle by a hair's breadth. You need to go.
Oh, come on. Too long in the tooth to play games, Liz. Are you gonna give me another chance?
Oh, my heart wants to. But that's because it only remembers the good times. My head.
Needs a bit of persuasion. Hmm? Well?
That's as good an argument as I've heard in a long time.
So where does that leave us?
We can't talk here. I'll come round to the yard tonight. Now get lost before somebody sees you.
Well, I didn't expect tears of gratitude, but psycho. Really?
What would you call yourself the way you've been since it happened?
I've been surviving. I don't like some of the stuff that I've done, but I've done it for you, Maximilian. And even Sarah. And Bethany and my mum.
And yourself?
Won't you say that like it's a bad thing? Callum set out to destroy this family, and I swore I wouldn't let him do it. The fact that he's dead changes nothing.
It changes everything.
Yeah, only if you let it. Kylie, you're gonna have to forget about this and move on.
Where to? There is no moving on, David. We are stuck here in this house with this secret, with each other, with him. For good, thanks to you.
But what would you have done? What do you suppose we do now? What's the master plan, Kai? Because I'd love to hear it.
I don't know. You've boxed us in. There's no moving on now.
I've boxed you in. Listen, if it weren't for me, you'd be boxed in, all right. You'd be rotting away in a flaming prison cell if I hadn't come to the rescue.
And we're back to Coronation Street in half an hour.